Now, this coming Sunday is Father's Day, and we all know how important it is to celebrate those days when we get the chance to be with family. But statistics in South Africa do show that there are a large number of children out there that are living without the positive influence of their fathers out there. Now, Sonke Gender Justice is an organization that coordinates the global fatherhood campaign called Mencare. And together, they're releasing a very special documentary that reflects the realities of fatherhood in South Africa's impoverished communities. We've got a little bit of a snippet from that documentary. Take a look.
We have to promote equality in our relationships. Tina, I know tomorrow, maybe some of us will be the fathers of tomorrow. It means we have to change that mindset. Which means
that situation whereby men get around together and address these issues, it can make our communities open up.
To some men, it's not easy for them to talk even to their friends. All the stuff you have inside you. Sometimes you need another man to talk through. That can change the way the men think about their families.
And that's the documentary called The Gift of Fatherhood. Now, joining us in studio is Mr. Wessel van der Berg from Sonke Gender Justice, who manages Sonke's children's rights and positive discipline portfolio, and is also the Global Mencare Coordinator. Wessel, thank you very much for coming in this morning.
Thanks, Katlego. It's nice to be here.
So give us a bit of a breakdown first on the Mencare campaign. What exactly is it, and why did you choose to make this documentary?
Sure, Katlego. So Mencare is a campaign that's active in more than 25 countries right now. We know in South Africa that more than half of the children actually grow up without an involved father. And one of the reasons that drives this is the fact that fatherhood is often defined as being able to provide financially.
Yes.
We're trying to reframe that. You can provide many more things than just money. You can spend time, you can actually provide communication, and when we asked children, that's actually what they wanted.
Yeah. And so, I mean, how important, I mean, when you want to drive the message home, especially to the fathers themselves, to know what positive impact they have in the lives of not just the children, not just the ladies in their lives, but also themselves for being part of their lives.
Yes, exactly. So involved fatherhood holds benefits for children, obviously it holds benefits for the partners, for women, and it holds benefits for men as well. Yeah. There's lots of evidence to show that men's health improves the more involved they get with their children.
Wow.
In several kind of ways. One of the ways is that women report a more satisfactory relationship life if their partners are more involved in the care work at home.
Yeah, and I mean, you can speak of that firsthand because I understand that you became a father very recently.
Exactly, so I'm busy with my MBA, Katlego. That's Masters in Baby Administration. So, no, but seriously, I think the best training for any manager is to spend time managing a baby.
Yeah.
It's shifted my life into a whole new gear, and I'm learning so much about time management, resource management, stress management, relationships. It's just a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
My little daughter is now 6 months old. We adopted her. She's been with us for over 4 months, and it's just been a fantastic experience.
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of opportunity we want to create in the groups that we manage, where fathers actually get to talk about their involvement with their babies and get encouragement to do that.
Yeah. If you were to talk from your own experience a little bit about the kind of joy that you get from being an involved father and contributing every day to your little one's life, tell me a bit more about that.
You know, it's one of those things that I think the major effect on my life has been a resetting of my priorities. I've really gotten in touch with what's most valuable to me. And what's most valuable to me are the things that immediately have a clear value and engagement.
Yeah.
Spending time with my daughter is just one of those experiences.
Fantastic. So Father's Day is coming up, and I'm sure that you'll be spoiled very, very much. But what message would you have for fathers out there to kind of encourage them to start walking along this path?
You know, so I'm very lucky that the organization Sonke that I work for has offered me paternity leave. So I'm actually on 4 weeks of paternity leave right now in South Africa.
Yes.
For fathers out there who don't have that benefit, I'd like to send a message of the 3 Ps of fatherhood that we talk about in Mencare. Presence, not just physically, but being present emotionally as well. Partner support, so not to forget the mother, to build a good relationship with the mother. And then preventing violence, to frame fatherhood not as being the disciplinarian, but actually being an involved, gentle and caregiving parent.
Yeah, yeah. And so this documentary, The Gift of Fatherhood, is now available for viewing, right, online. What can people expect when they watch it?
So this story is, you know, it starts out as a very typical South African story where there's a young man whose girlfriend is pregnant and he's faced with this choice. You know, do I get involved or don't I get involved? I don't have much resources, circumstances are against me. Obviously, in the end, he does decide to get involved.
Yeah.
It's available online mostly, and we'll be doing a few community screenings, which will also be advertised on our website.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much, Vessel. We really
Thanks,
do
Patricia.
appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to highlight, I think, what is a very, very important thing of what men are doing in our country.
Thank
and
you.
of course, if you're also looking to watch The Gift of Fatherhood, it is now available for viewing via our Facebook page. And if you find time, please do go and watch it. We need to start spreading this very, very important message all across this beautiful land of ours. Stay tuned to Expresso for more.